Hello everyone, welcome to Learn the Strategy with Alfa-PTE.com, and the question that we'll discuss today is highlight incorrect words of listening module. Let's see what is highlight incorrect words. For this type of question, you're presented with a transcript of the audio recording. However, the transcript contains some errors. While listening and reading, you need to select the words in the text that differ from what the speaker says. Let's see the task. The transcript of a recording appears on screen. While listening to the recording, identify the words in the transcript that differ from what is said. So basically, you'll get a transcript, you'll have a passage in front of you and the audio of the passage. Some words in the passage will not match the ones that are given in the audio. So your job is to identify these words. Say for example, if it's written the transcript of a recording appears, and I'm saying the transcript of a recording disappears, that means appears and disappears does not match. So you have to click on that as an incorrect word. Okay, so just click on words that do not match with the audio. It's pretty simple. Skills assessed. So you will be assessed on listening and reading skills. So you will get marks from this particular question in listening as well as reading module. The length of the audio can be as short as 15 seconds and as long as 50 seconds. So the speed is also not fixed. Sometimes it's really quick, sometimes it's pretty slow. So you have to get used to different variations in speed. The highlight incorrect words item type tests your ability to listen for and find the differences between a recording and a transcription. So yes, see what is the difference? What did they say in recording? Did they write the same thing in the transcript? If not, then highlight. You will get minimum 2 to maximum 3 questions, and you will get around 15 to 18 marks, which will be further divided between reading and listening module. You will have partial credit, so you will get a mark for each correctly highlighted word, but remember, points will be deducted for incorrect options chosen, so you do have negative marking. So try not to highlight extra words just in case, just because maybe they can be incorrect, because for every correct word highlighted as incorrect, you get negative marking, so do not do that. Let's see how we can attempt this question. The audio begins to play automatically. You're only able to listen to the audio recording once. To select a word, click on it using the left button on your mouse. If you change your mind, left click on the word again and deselect it. The words you select are highlighted in yellow color. So according to you, the words that are there highlighted in yellow color are incorrect words. If you think you highlighted a word without any reason or by mistake, you can click on it again and it will be deselected. The score on highlight incorrect words is based on the following factors. Your response for highlight incorrect words is judged on your ability to listen for and point out the differences between a recording and a transcription. Each selected word is scored as either correct or incorrect. If all the selected words are correct, you receive the maximum score points for the question type. If one or more selected words are incorrect, partial credit scoring applies. This is the third of 3 question types where you can lose points if you choose any incorrect option. For any wrong option chosen, 1 point is deducted, whilst correct options are given 1 point. Make sure you are confident in your choices and you do not select anything just for the sake of it. Let's discuss some tips and tricks that can help you solve this question. After a short countdown, the audio will start playing. Once the audio ends, you can take your time to finalize the answer and submit your response. Please note that in the listening section, there's only an overall timer. There's no time limit on a per question basis. Therefore, you need to develop your own time management strategy. That means if you spend a lot of time in one question, you end up losing the other question. You don't want to be in a situation where you spend so much time on highlight incorrect words that in the end you don't have any time left for write from dictations. So make sure you always limit your time. And basically in highlight incorrect words, you can't do much after the audio ends. Because if you stay there and keep thinking, you'll just be wasting a lot of time and you may be selecting words which are right. And you may be getting more negative marks. Another key point to note here is the negative marking. Don't think that you can just randomly click and get at least some words right. You can lose marks this way. Therefore, always be careful when clicking on a word. You can also click on a highlighted word and remove it from the answers if it was done by mistake. In this item type, you have to select the wrong words as the text is read. Don't try to make notes as you listen. Just keep your eyes on the text and take it along with the audio. Take your cursor along with the speaker and keep clicking on the words that do not match. Move the cursor along with the screen as the words are spoken and click on any words that sound different from the words on the screen. Let's look at an example. Keep your cursor ready, wait for the audio to start. It starts after 7 seconds. And then take your cursor along with the audio.
This simulation shows what you might see if you were orbiting a black hole. The light and position of background stars around the hole are distorted by its gravity, and they seem to spin around. On the right, the constellation Orion appears to approach the event horizon, the boundary from which nothing can escape. Orion's stars look like they become separated and get spun around. Once the hole has passed by, Orion reappears on the left and looks normal again. Users can also experiment with different scenarios. This is what you might see if you were travelling towards a black hole, with rocket engines slowing your descent. Another simulation mimics freefall into a hole. In the middle, the light of the entire universe appears to be concentrated in a bright ring.
Okay, so keep clicking on the words as you go with the audio. Let's check. So these are the incorrect words. And always log in to alfa-PTE.com. Try to practice at different speeds. Sometimes try to practice with 1.2 speed and see if the audio is quick in your exam, whether you will be able to manage or not. So just be ready, be prepared for every kind of scenario. A lot of practice and concentration is required while doing highlight incorrect words, as it carries negative marking. Practice these questions with an increased speed on alfa-PTE.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. Follow our Facebook page for regular updates and join our Telegram group for a free assessment.